Hello everyone, welcome to Claret and Booze. My name's Nick, this is a daily ramble. I hope you're all well. As always, my normal intro, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Jump on board if you haven't already. And don't forget, please drop a like on the video because it does really help us. Right, today's video is going to be not just about Lucas Paqueta, but about football in general. And I've got a treat for you at the end. All right, so this isn't in response to, well, it is in response to John's video, but I'm not going against John, because John's video and his sentiment is from a place of love for the player. Because you do love these players. There's certain players that you do fall in love with. Lucas Paqueta certainly falls into that category. He's been absolutely wonderful for us. And John's idea of taking him out the firing line was from a place of care. You know, there's an awful lot of people out there that are not sort of speaking from a place of care. They're almost like dismissing that he's got any ability at all. They're judging him because of what he might have done or what he might not have done. The same sort of people that demand ultimate loyalty from players. You know, they get the ump when players are not loyal to him. Well, they're not loyal, are they? They're not at all. He's one of us. And at the end of the day, even if he does turn out to be guilty, and he is actually guilty, I'm not going to speculate either way. We should stick with our own. He is one of our own. Doesn't that make him even more of a cockney, really, if he's a bit shifty? I love the player. I'm not about to. I just feel sorry for him if he has made a stupid mistake that has destroyed his career in the peak of his powers at the age of 27. It's an absolute tragedy, and I'm heartbroken for him, because what you've got there is a player that is everything that I love in football. He represents everything that we all love in football. He's the player that our kids are pretending to be when they're out playing football over the park. Lucas Paqueta, because he's a player that plays with a smile on his face. He is like one of those kids. He's probably still the same now as what he was when he was 12, 13, knocking the ball about. He hasn't had the football knocked out of him by the modern systems that we're trying to put into our game now, because like society has become boring, I think football's becoming boring as well. It's all seeping in. No longer can you enjoy crunching tackles and players like Alvarez who wear their heart on their sleeve, and if things ain't going right, they'll go and boot someone up in the air. Players that we used to laud, like Julian Dix, now you can't. Alvarez, you'll get a yellow card, he's terrible, you've got to get rid of him, you can't trust him. What is going on? All the characters and personalities, they need to be cherished. They're good for the game, and we've got a couple of them in our team, but people are just not interested. It's boring, it's bland, like society. And these players, like I said, they represent everything I love about the game. They really, really do. Lucas Paqueta himself is on a different level. And you'll see by the video that I show you at the end, the guy sees pictures in his head. He sees a game differently to everyone else. He's 2 steps ahead. His execution, his weight of pass, his vision is just unparalleled. He's phenomenal. And I know this, that he hasn't been the same player since he was at the first half of last season. I understand that. Of course he's not going to be. He's got the weight of the world on his shoulders. It has affected his game, but he is still the player that even at his worst can win you a game because of that man's talent. And you can harp on and tell yourself that he ain't world class. We are lucky and privileged to have had that player playing for us in a short amount of time, a short space of time. Like we were lucky to have had Di Canio, lucky to have had Payet. He's in that mould. He is, and it is a tragedy what's happening to him, and I'm going to support him every step of the way. And what I really, really hope is that Lucas Paqueta, if he has only got 5 months left in football, people are saying that the FA want to throw the book at him, they want to make an example of him, they want to take his career away at the age of 27. That's what they want to do. If that happens, he's got 5 months left of football. Now, my message to Lucas Paqueta, because I think this is probably what he needs more than a rest, because John has hinted that, he thinks he needs to be taken out of the firing line, not played. Well, no, he's going to have a lifetime of not being played. Personally, for me, if I was Lucas Paqueta, I wouldn't want that. I've suffered a lot of personal trauma myself, different stuff. But what I do know is, getting stuck into work, keeping your mind occupied, that's what you need at a certain point. And I think he needs that. And he's got a wife, he's got young kids who adore him. And I think he needs to remind himself, if he's got 5 months left, imagine, look, it's a different scenario, but if you've got 5 months left to live, are you going to spend that 5 months, self-pity, sort of wallowing in what could have been? Or are you going to think, no, 5 months, I haven't done this, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make the most of this 5 months. Try and look at it in that respect, mate. Think if you only have got 5 months left, go out there, give a massive account of yourself, cement your your legacy, for yourself, for your wife, for your kids. Go out there and absolutely smash it, not just for West Ham, but for yourself, and prove any doubters out there that are about your ability, prove them all wrong. Prove them all wrong, mate. Just do it. Please do. And like I said to you, I've made this video I enjoyed making it, but I've made it for Lucas Paqueta, I've made it for the West Ham fan base, and I've made it also as a reminder to those that have been saying he's overrated, he ain't got no talent. Are you having a laugh? Are you? I just want to say thank you very much anyway, Lucas Paqueta. You are appreciated by, I would say, 90% of the fan base, and so you should be. You're a star. Here's Lucas Paqueta.
You know, when I walk into a dance, the bouncers don't frisk me. They salute me. You know why? It's out of respect.
Everlasting name, the original Nata. Take heed and take check. You get back man along with the shy effects. And when we come is murderation, all original junglists. Here when we tell them no, cause we not imitate. Originate, we come for originate. Alright, mate, stop gassing, mate. What the people them blasting? Lord of mercy, the everlasting. Watch them and tell them, little boy, watch this. Nanini boys, no, 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 no. Nanini boys, no, 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 no. Nanini boys, no, 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 no. Yeah, no, 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 no. Bad boys in a London, herd boys in a England, bad boys in a Jamaica, herd boys in a Kingston. Watch out, you never know the gangster. Me say them in a jungle. Well, you never know the article. Me say them in a jungle. Well, you never know shy effects, man. Big in a jungle. Well, you never know you Apache rule the jungle. What we tell them, boy? Watch it out, man.
Si el ritmo te lleva a mover la cabeza, ya empezamos como es. Mi música no discrimina a nadie, así que vamos a romper. Toda mi gente se mueve, mira el ritmo como los tiene. Hago música que entretiene. El mundo nos quiere, me quiere a mí. Toda mi gente se mueve, mira el ritmo como los tiene. Hago música que entretiene. Mi música los tiene fuerte bailando y se baila así.
La fiesta no para, apenas comienza. C'est comme si, c'est comme ça, ma chérie. La 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 la. Francia, Colombia, me gusta. Freeze. Y Balvin, Willy William, me gusta. Freeze. Los DJ no mienten, le gusta a mi gente y eso se fue mundial. No le bajamos, mas nunca paramos, es otro palo y blanco.
¿Y dónde está mi gente?
Me fait bouger la tête.
¿Y dónde está mi gente?
Say yeah, yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3, Lego.
Esquina a esquina, y ahí nos vamos. El mundo es grande, pero lo tengo en mis manos. Estoy muy duro, sí, ok, ahí vamos. Y con el tiempo nos seguimos elevando. Que seguimos rompiendo aquí. Esta fiesta no tiene fin. Botellas para arriba, sí. Los tengo bailando, rompiendo y yo sigo aquí. Que seguimos rompiendo aquí. Esta fiesta no tiene fin. Botellas para arriba, sí. Los tengo bailando, rompiendo. ¿Y dónde está mi gente?
Me fait bouger la tête.
¿Y dónde está mi gente?
Say yeah,